Hi guys, this is gsn.com and I'm here with the Motorola Moto Z Play for an unboxing. We're already done with the Motorola Moto Z regular one and it's time to check out its, let's say, lighter version. Okay, so this one was unveiled at IFA 2016 last fall, and we've already reviewed its thinner and better spec version. So as you can see, it's a bit bulkier. It also comes with a bundled shell at the back, and guess what, we seem to be having glass at the back. It's still a modular phone. You can attach all those cool modules like JBL, like the Hasselblad and so forth, and the price tag should be around 449 bucks on Amazon. The diagonal is the same, the resolution has changed, and let's remove this plastic cover here. Okay, so this is the facade of the phone, still with the not so aesthetically pleasing fingerprint scanner below the screen. It's an unboxing, so let's see what's inside this very tall box. Moto Z Play. Okay, so here we have the manuals, for the device, and then we have a pretty hefty charger. Seems to be the same package as the Moto Z. Hefty. The charger is linked to the USB Type-C cable. Type-C indeed. And then we also have this metal key here. Okay, so let's fire up the phone and see what it's all about. Feels pretty nicely built. It's actually nicer looking at first sight than the very slim Moto Z. Anyway, people may like it being slimmer. I actually prefer this one. So Moto Z Play, what does it bring us? I'm not going to simply recite its specs, I'm going to compare it to the Moto Z. So first, that one was 5.2mm in thickness, this one is 7mm, so thicker. That one weighed 136 grams, this one 165 grams. The screen diagonal is the same, 5.5 inches, but the resolution is no longer Quad HD, it's Full HD now. The Snapdragon 820 CPU is changed for a Snapdragon 625, and the 4GB of RAM are exchanged for 3GB of RAM. Storage is 32GB, and instead of the 13 megapixel shooter at the back with optical image stabilization, we have a 16 megapixel shooter with laser focus, and the predecessor also had laser focus. Well, not exactly predecessor, pardon my word, rather the bigger brother. The setup has started, and I'm going to continue this list after the setup is done. Fingerprint scanner, Google services, and we're already done. That's the perks of Motorola having been owned by Google. Everything is fluid, fast and properly done. Now, the facade brings us a 5 megapixel camera, just like the Moto Z, and we also have an LED flash for the selfies. The battery has increased quite a bit, possibly the biggest spec bump. While the Moto Z had a 2600 mAh unit, the Moto Z Play opts for a 3510 mAh unit, which is quite impressive in my book. At the back you can find the pins for the attachment of the Moto Mode modules, also via magnetism, USB Type-C port at the bottom, and we also seem to have an audio jack, which is not something you see every day now on modern phones. If I remember correctly, the Moto Z did not have one. Have to go back and look for it. Anyways, it's time to check out the camera UI and see if it's the same we left it on the Moto G and the Moto Z. And yes, seems to be the same. Minimalistic, simple, no fuss, no frills, no ISO, no shutter, no crazy things, just the regular package. Of course, we do get a few options here like white balance, ISO indeed, exposure and metering and a few more. So, in a nutshell, this is the Motorola Moto Z Play. Some would call it the more light version of the Moto Z, but it has some extras which I'm going to discover over the next days. This is from gsn.com. The product is found on Amazon for 449 bucks. Bye bye.